Come on then. Boat. Boat. This way. Hello. We're outside for a change. It's becoming very rare for me to be outside. But what's rarer is the blue sky. Look at that. Glorious, I tells you. Beautiful. So I woke up for the third day running with just a pain in my hip, really, and yeah, just, you know, it's just a bit of a bugger. So got the hot water bottle and put that on for about an hour. Heat is amazing. So yeah, the importance of heat. So for the last 3 days, as I say, I got this pain, and I've been sat with a hot water bottle, probably for an hour, and the pain goes away. It's great. It's amazing. It comes back not long after, but it comes back at a lesser pain, a lesser level of pain anyway. So it's all good. It's probably just my body falling apart. It's probably, I'd imagine it's arthritis. It could be the fact I'm wearing my hip out because of bimbling half my bloody life away. Are these called catkins? What do you call them? Something like that. So heat is very, very important. If you think of our ancestors, the old cavemen would have had a fire going and kept the fire up all night long, lovely and warm. And obviously the food would have been cooked, fire of fire. So heat for them was important. In fact, babe, we're going to go up here. You're talking about heat, I might as well stand under Mr. Solarface. Because he's a bit rare these days. So if he's out, I'm out. I'll try to be. So they knew the importance of heat. And then I suppose going back to the Victorian days, the old coal fires, you know, they knew that. Bo, this way. You're running that way. It's this way, love. Come here, look. Over there. Bode, you'll find it. It's there. Good boy. Yeah, so they had the coal fire going, and they probably put the kids' clothes this way. Like my mum did, put the clothes on the fire guard, and they warmed up, so at least we could wear warm clothing, at least start the day in warm clothing. This way again, Bode. No, this way. Ready? Look, you have to watch and then you'll see where it goes. Ready? Now watch me. No, he's not watching. You look. Oh, that's what I didn't want to do, you see. I know that these trainers are very loose, and I should be tightening them up really, but I thought I'd get away with it. Ready? So I'm kicking the ball quite gently today. Try with my left. Oh, good boy. So for those of you who bought my poetry book, Words of Truth, you'll read a poem in there called The Purple Radiator, which obviously is about warmth. When I was a young boy, stealing the school's warmth. My book is available on eBay, and yeah, I do suggest you go and buy a bloody copy. Find it? No, there. No. Dude, look. No, totally the wrong way. Cool, cold, cool, cool. No, still cool. Slightly warm. No, cold, freezing cold. Come on, love. That's it. No. Oh, you went the same path. Look. You got it, well done. So that's how much heat means to me, is that I wrote a poem, The Purple Radiator. But you warm up in whatever way you warm up with, particularly this time of year. And a lot of people get out of bed and get in a hot shower, or they have a hot Slurpee, cup of tea, some form of hot breakfast, hot wash. Put on their warm clothes, and then they're ready for the day. So it's all about trying to be as warm as you can. And I get out of my bed and I had an electric blanket on, which is wonderful. I put that on number 3 for about half hour or so, then go to bed, turn it down to 1, and basically I leave it on all night, most nights. And of course Bodie joins me, so he's a source of heat. Look at him, he's breathing heavy there. We'll have a rest for a minute. It's alright, Bodie, just gonna rest. Put your bum down. You can't, can you? Alright. So yeah, you warm up in whatever way, showers and putting a warm coat on or whatever. Perhaps even a dressing gown maybe. You have yourself a hot Slurpee, 2 hot water bottle if you're me. Put that on your back and on your hip and see if you can warm your body up that way. Take away any pain, which is lovely. And some people, bright and early, but they go out for a run. And obviously that warms them up. Or they might go to the gym. I know somebody goes to the gym at 6 a.m. Can you believe it? I know, 6 a.m. You know, within a certain time of getting up, we all do whatever we do to warm us up. And whether it's hot drink or hot shower or whatever, you know, it's all good. Sex is a good way of keeping lovely and warm, but not when you're in Tesco's, I've found. They just moan. So you have to leave that till later in the day or whatever. And it's a pain relief heat. Certainly for me. When I go for my Thai massage, I get undressed and I lay on the bed and cover myself up with a towel, and the heating's on in there and it's lovely and warm, and a few minutes later the woman comes in and she puts some gentle music on, and you can hear water going and what have you. And I know I've said this before, but the water is so hot. It's great because she just knows her stuff. It's so hot that any hotter and it would be too uncomfortable, you know, but it's hot enough to be might sneeze. So it's hot enough to be wonderful. And she starts on my neck, always does the same. You can hear splodge, 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 and then this water with whatever she's using, towel I think, goes onto my neck, and she squeezes my neck gently, and the heat penetrates. You can feel it instantly. And again, I always think I always find heat healing. I always have. Wonderful. Yeah, so I'm still having me Thai massage once a month. I have my English massage once a month as well. So my English is at the end of the month and middle of the month for the Thai massage. I think both of them help in lots of different ways to a degree. So yeah, try and stay warm if you can, particularly this time of year. So I thought we'd come out and have a bit of a bimble under Mr. Solarface, because he'd keep us warm, which of course he is. Ah, glorious. Hello, are you happy? Are you having a laugh? Yeah. Now I found for me, it takes me a while to get motivated in the mornings. Obviously I've got, well potentially, because they've never diagnosed me, with this ME. So that's a difficult thing really to get to grips with. But apart from that, you know, all that aside, I still find the motivation sometimes isn't there, you know, to get out of bed, to get out. I love it when I'm out as well. I absolutely love it, and this is what feeds my soul, you know, but it's a matter of getting up and out. Ready? Oh, that was rubbish. Bode, look, do you want to get it? It's here. That's it. Sorry mate, it really was rubbish. Yeah, to be with these trees and to be out in the open air, to be with this lovely little boy, to see Mr. Solarface up there, and just some open space, and not be indoors just for a little while, it's wonderful, it's glorious. Like I say, finding the motivation sometimes can be difficult. So on Monday, we're going to go to the woods. And I made up my mind, I told Bodie, I said tomorrow we're going to go to the woods, and because you've got to keep an eye on the weather. And Monday and today is Wednesday. Monday and Wednesday were the best days. So I said, well, let's go Monday. And I had a reasonable sleep, I suppose. And then I sat at the PC, and a couple of hours later I woke up, exhausted, and I thought, I've got to go to bed, I cannot do this, you know. So I went to bed for a couple of hours, and by the time you're awake and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're still in winter, we get dark at 2, well not dark, we get cold at 2. It starts getting dark around 4. So the day's done really, I think, if you get past 12 or 1 o'clock. Look at your beautiful face, man. So if you can, you know, force yourself out, get up, get sorted and go. That's my advice. And what we shouldn't do, what I shouldn't do, is sit on my PC or have 2 or 3 Slurpees or whatever. And what I tend to do when we're going out is get up, have me Slurpee, have me meds. I need to take some painkillers and stuff like that every single day. So I make sure that I've done that and go and have a wash or a shower or whatever and get dressed and go. That's what I do. I can always have a Slurpee later on in the day when we get back. If I don't do that, then I have like 3 or sometimes even 4 Slurpees. It's a lot, isn't it, really? But I like it. I like the taste. I told you, I like the fucking taste. Oh dear. So yeah, find the motivation somehow. Find the motivation. Push yourself out there, and you won't regret it. I never do. I never ever. I never go out and think, oh, you know, I wish I would have stayed in. I never wish I would have stayed in. But it's just finding the energy because of this potential ME. It's finding that. It's finding the motivation because of a lot of things, mental health and all the rest of it. And it's getting past at the moment the stretching. I do a thing called Qigong, which I would recommend to everybody. If you want to warm up in the morning, Qigong. Have a look on YouTube, just type in the word Qigong and get into a routine, really, of factoring that into your life. Half an hour, get it, bud? Half an hour of Qigong every morning. I'm going uphill now, backwards, look. This is how fit I am. My beautiful bow, didn't you? Come on then. He's doing well for an old man. He's about somewhere between 60 and 70 in our years. And he can run like that. I don't even run that fast in my dreams. So you can see we're definitely in winter. There's not much green about at all at the moment. But there will be soon. We'll be back in spring. Then we can come alive. Of course, the motivation is much more with you in spring and summer. Beautiful day. When you wake up, it's warm and dry and bright and blue, and the birds are singing, and you feel nice, and perhaps less aches and pains for all of us, including me. So I feel a bit more motivated to get out and about. Good boy. So I just thought I'd bring you on a little bit of a bimble with us. Just let you see for 10 minutes where we are, what we're doing. And hopefully you've breathed a bit of this fresh air with us. You've had a look around. You've seen some open space. If you can't get out, that is. Then there's some open space. Glorious. There you go. Okay. So we're just going to enjoy another half an hour roughly here, and then slowly toddle off home, get myself another Slurpee, and then that's it for probably a number of days, I expect, because of the rain and what have you, but also because of me. You know, I don't feel up to going out. Like I say, when I do, I love it. So I need to force myself, like tomorrow or the next day or whatever, but I won't. I know that I won't. But that's all right. Oh, you, which way, baby? Look. Look, that's it. There we go. So we're going to go now, and as I say, if you can motivate yourself to get outside, then it's great, but get yourself warm in whatever way, and when you're warm you feel like going out a little bit more. I did say in a video a long time ago, if you remember this, if you're warm you're happy, and if you're happy you're well. Simple as that. So when you're indoors, you whack your heating on, you go up the road and get your shopping or whatever, and then you come back and your house is warm, and you go, the first thing you do is smile. You go, wow. And you take your coat off, you're not going to freeze, you're not going to have your nipples hanging out your t-shirt like fucking Scamell wheel nuts, you know. So you take your coat off and you smile and you go, wow, this is lovely. And because it's warm, if you're warm you're happy. And when you're happy, you are well. There is a level of everything that comes with happiness, contentment, and you feel just calm. I think being happy is certainly better for the immune system than being miserable. It's got to be. So, in the next day or two, get yourself out of bed, get yourself warm in whatever way, get yourself sorted and get out. And if you're out for 2 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, you're still enjoying it, you know, you're still out, you're not indoors. And if you've got one of these, they're great, these four-legged things. Okay, I want to make a little video on the back of this because I was going to kind of mention a couple of little things, but I might as well leave it for another video. So anyway, we'll be back another day. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, get out if you can, and wherever you go, go with all your heart, take care, be well.